Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know how sometimes you're listening to a podcast and the guest just sounds so good, like their audio is incredible, you're hanging on every word.
It's like magic, right? But it's not an accident.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
There's some serious strategy behind it.
It makes all the difference.
So today we're really diving deep into the art of sounding amazing on podcasts, especially as a guest.
Yeah.
And we've got your backstage pass thanks to some awesome tips from Audio Pro Pickle & Co.
They have some great insights.
Are you ready to unlock that pro guest sound?
I am.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, so one thing that really stood out to me from Pickle & Co.'s advice was this focus on what they called a warm sound.
Yeah.
So it's not just about being technically perfect, it's about connecting with your audience on a deeper level.
Absolutely, yeah. And what I love about their approach is that it's not just about the tech, it's about that connection.
Yeah, so break it down for us. What makes a sound warm? In the world of podcasting, what do we talk about?
So imagine you're having a conversation with a friend in a cozy living room.
Okay.
Versus like a sterile office building. Which one feels more intimate, more engaging?
For sure, the cozy living room.
Right.
Yeah, the soft furniture, the warm lighting, it all adds to the atmosphere.
Exactly. And it's the same with audio. A warm sound draws the listener in, makes them feel like they're part of the conversation. And that's exactly what we want as podcast guests, right?
Totally.
You want people to lean in, feel that connection with you and your message.
Yeah, you don't want to sound like you're broadcasting from an empty warehouse.
Right.
You're trying to build rapport, share your expertise, maybe even inspire someone.
Exactly.
So how do we make that happen? Does it all come down to the microphone?
Well, a good microphone is key, but it's just one piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Pickle & Co. actually lays out 5 essential tips.
Okay.
And the first one actually surprised me. Location, location, location.
Wait, really? I thought we were talking about audio gear.
It's all connected. It all starts with the room you're recording in. You want to avoid what's called a hard room.
Okay, so what makes a room hard in the audio world? Is it like a room with no feelings?
Picture a room with lots of hard surfaces.
Okay.
Tile floors, bare walls, big windows. All those surfaces bounce sound around, create an echoey effect.
Oh, like recording in my bathroom.
Exactly. Or a kitchen with granite countertops. So it's not just about reducing echo, though. Think about it. Those hard, sterile environments, they don't exactly scream warm and inviting, do they?
Yeah, more like hospital waiting room than intimate conversation.
Right. So instead of that hard room, you want a soft room for podcasting.
Okay.
Think carpets, comfy furniture, maybe some bookshelves,
Right, yeah.
things that absorb sound instead of reflecting it.
So my dream recording studio is actually my living room. This just got very relatable.
I told you. It's not about having a fancy studio. It's about creating the right atmosphere. It's about inviting the listener in, making them feel comfortable and engaged.
Right, and that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about reducing echo. It's about creating that sense of intimacy,
Yeah.
like you're confiding in the listener. Okay, so we've got the perfect soft room. What's next on our quest for amazing audio? All right, so we've set the stage with our perfect soft room.
Yes.
What's the next ingredient in our recipe for podcasting gold?
Now we get to the tech.
Okay.
But don't worry, it's not as intimidating as you might think.
Okay.
Remember that good microphone we talked about?
Oh, right. And my laptop's built-in mic is probably like sweating under the pressure right now.
I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
Seriously, though, you don't need a $1,000 setup to sound great.
Okay.
Pickle & Co. emphasize that even a dedicated mic around like the $100 mark can drastically improve your audio quality.
Okay, that's reassuring.
Yeah.
For us non-audiophiles out there, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Why is a dedicated mic so game-changing?
Think about it like this. Your voice is an instrument. And just like a musician needs the right instrument to perform at their best, your voice needs a quality microphone to really capture its full richness and nuance.
Okay.
A dedicated mic is designed to pick up those subtleties,
Right.
those variations in tone and volume that make your voice uniquely you.
So it's like the difference between hearing a song played on my, like, tiny phone speaker
Yes.
versus a high-fidelity sound system.
Yeah, exactly.
You might recognize the tune on both, but the emotional impact was totally different.
A good microphone allows your personality to shine through in a way that a built-in mic just can't match. And it takes the pressure off your voice, literally.
Okay.
You don't have to strain to be heard,
Right.
which means you can focus on delivering your message with energy and clarity.
So we're not just talking about sounding clearer. but also about reducing vocal strain
Yes.
and allowing the speaker to be more present, more engaged.
Precisely.
Okay.
And this leads beautifully into Pickle & Co.'s next tip,
Right.
which is all about monitoring your own sound.
Headphones.
And not just any headphones.
Oh, this is where my beloved Bluetooth headphones stage a silent protest, isn't it?
They might be great for music, but for podcasting,
Okay.
Bluetooth and even some earbuds
Yeah.
can introduce latency.
Okay.
That's a fancy word for a slight delay,
What?
which makes it really hard to monitor your own voice in real time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you're hearing your voice even a fraction of a second late,
Yeah,
it throws everything off.
totally.
You want to hear yourself as you sound to the other person in sync with your words. That's why Pickle & Co. recommends using wired headphones with minimal audio processing.
So I'm looking for clarity and accuracy over noise cancellation and fancy features.
You got it.
Okay.
It's like having a personal sound engineer in your ear, giving you real-time feedback on your performance.
I like it.
Speaking of performance, are you ready for Pickle & Co.'s most, let's say, unique tip?
Ooh, I do love a good plot twist.
Ah.
Hit me with it.
This one's all about proximity,
Okay.
and it involves getting up close and personal with your microphone.
Okay.
We're talking really close.
Okay, I'm intrigued, but also slightly terrified.
Okay.
How close are we talking?
Think about eating an ice cream cone.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Did we just switch from a podcasting masterclass to like a dessert buffet?
Bear with me. It'll make sense. So, you know how you bring that ice cream cone close to your mouth?
Yeah.
Almost like you're, embracing it?
Okay, I never thought I'd apply ice cream etiquette to podcasting, but I'm with you so far.
Well, Pickle & Co.'s advice is to eat the mic like an ice cream.
Okay.
He recommends positioning your microphone about 5 to 10 centimeters away from your mouth.
Okay, I'm totally picturing myself in the studio now, mic in hand, channeling my inner ice cream enthusiast.
It's all about that intimacy, that close connection with the mic. You might feel a little self-conscious at first,
Yeah.
but I promise the difference in the sound quality is incredible.
So like a level of closeness that would make even the most seasoned ASMR listener blush.
You could say that,
Mm.
but in all seriousness, that close proximity, it reduces those pops and hisses. It picks up the nuances of your voice, and it creates a more present, engaging sound for the listener. And there's a bonus tip here.
Okay.
Using a boom arm to position your mic can really help you find that sweet spot without having to, contort your body into unnatural positions.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like me, I talk with my hands. I would be knocking the mic over every 5 seconds without a boom arm to keep it in check.
Exactly.
Ugh.
It's about removing those distractions and allowing yourself to fully embody your message.
Yeah.
Speaking of removing distractions, Pickle & Co.'s fifth and final tip really resonated with me.
Okay, lay it on me. What's the final piece of the podcasting puzzle?
It's about creating a dedicated podcasting setup.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be fancy.
Okay.
Even a designated corner of your home office will do.
Right.
The key is to have a space where everything you need is ready to go at a moment's notice.
So no more scrambling for the right cable 5 minutes before a recording. Sign me up.
Exactly. Having that dedicated setup, it eliminates stress,
Right.
reduces those pre-recording jitters.
Yeah.
It allows you to show up as your best self.
Yeah.
It's like having a mini recording studio tailored specifically to you.
I love that. It's about creating a space where you can really transform into your podcasting persona.
Yes.
The best, most engaging version of yourself.
Love it.
It's like stepping onto your own personal stage.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing that even though you might not be in a professional studio, you're still creating something special, something that deserves your full attention and intention.
It's about respecting your craft.
Yes.
Respecting your audience, and ultimately respecting yourself. And, thinking back to what Pickle & Co. said about creating that warm sound, it's all starting to click for me.
Tell me more. What's clicking?
It's not just about the technical aspects of audio.
Right.
It's about the mindset, the intention behind it.
Yes.
It's about creating a space, both physically and mentally, where you can really connect with your audience on a deeper level.
Absolutely. It's about approaching podcasting as an art form.
Yes.
A way to connect, inspire, and share your unique voice with the world.
It's about recognizing that your voice has value, that your message deserves to be heard,
Yeah.
and that by investing in your audio quality, you're investing in the power of your own voice.
Beautifully said. And it makes you think in a
Yeah.
world that's so saturated with content,
Right.
that commitment to quality, That warmth and authenticity, that's what makes a podcast truly stand out.
It's the difference between fading into the background noise
Yeah.
and having your message resonate, inspire, and maybe even change someone's life.
And that's the magic of podcasting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That ability to connect with people on a deeply personal level,
Hmm.
to share ideas, stories, and experiences that matter.
It's a powerful medium for sure. And as we've learned today, even just like small adjustments to
Yeah.
our approach can make a world of difference.
Jeez.
So to all our deep divers out there,
Yes.
go forth and create amazing audio. Invest in your voice,
Yeah.
experiment, have fun, and don't be afraid to get up close and personal with that microphone.
Eat the mic.
Eat the mic. Exactly. And remember, as you're perfecting your eat the mic like an ice cream technique, we'll be here next time with another deep dive, exploring the ideas and insights that matter most.
Until then, happy podcasting, everyone.